What's up guys, CFC Vlog here and welcome to the second video of the day, the second video of my double upload today for the 1st of July. Now this is another episode of Transfer Talk, a series that seems to get a lot of views, whether it's just because it's a general series that lots of people are interested in because they want to know latest transfer news, I guess is why it gets the most views on my channel rather than just Charlton videos which are very limited and stuff like that. Anyway, let's get straight to it. I'm going to start off with some of the Charlton transfer news. I'm going to go through these quickly, and then I'm going to talk about the other deals in depth. I've got 3 deals which all kind of interlinked together. And I'll get straight into the Charlton deals. First off, 2 actual signings, 2 confirmed signings. Yoni Byron's, the Belgian centre mid from Standard, we've got on loan with a view to a permanent. And Igor Kelly, the Angolian striker from FC Copenhagen, we signed for an undisclosed fee. So, first let's start with Yoni Byron's. Yoni Byron's, from what I've seen, is a defensive midfielder playing for Standard Liège in the Belgian league, which, if you don't know, is Charlton, who is a club that Charlton's owner Ron Duchesne also owns. So that's part of the reason why the deal goes through, and that's part of why we get quite a lot of Standard players, you know, like Sebastian Ederovic last season and Johan Forum Ulian and people like that, all coming from Standard. Some with more success than others, aka Astrid Ederovic was brilliant, Johan Forum Ulian was crap. Anyway, moving on, and moving more to the situation with Yoni Byron's. He looks like a decent player. He's been playing first team for Standard for the last 2 years. I don't know what suddenly makes him available to us, because Standard are at a slightly higher level than us. They're playing in Europa League, I believe. So why Yoni Byron's has suddenly come on loan to us, I don't know. Maybe he wanted to experience English football. It's a possibility. A lot of players do. Maybe he fell out of favour, maybe Standard have signed a new centre mid and Byron's won't be playing next season. There's loads of reasons why it could happen, because he's not a young player, he's 26 years old and he has been in first team for the last 2 or 3 years. From what I've seen of him, he looks like a very capable midfielder. Kind of reflects Diego Poyet, which was quite an early sign that Diego was going to leave, was that we had signed Yoni Byron's, and he seems like the replacement for Diego Poyet. And now moving on to Igor Kelly. I believe that's how it's pronounced, that's how I've heard it's pronounced. This guy's a striker from FC Copenhagen. He plays for the Angolian national side, which isn't a huge national team at all, not in the World Cup. Don't know how he's in qualification. But Kelly has quite a good goal scoring record in Holland. He's got 13 goals in 29 games for FC Copenhagen, which is a very good record. The fact that he's only played 29 games leads me to believe that he's either had some injuries or he's only recently come into favour. I don't know which one of those it is, but playing 29 games in a season isn't very many, and it may actually be, I'm not sure, it may be quite a lot. I can't remember how big it's a Danish league, isn't it? Not a Dutch league. I think I've been saying Dutch league. The Danish league, I don't know how many teams are in there, so there might only be a few teams in there, meaning that there's less games. This guy has played in the Champions League. He played like 2 or 3 minutes against Real Madrid, and he played that whole half against Galatasaray. Not scoring goals, but I heard that he looked quite impressive. I didn't actually watch those games, or I might have watched them, but I wasn't really paying close attention to him. And yeah, Igor Kelly, potentially really good signing. He seems like he knows where the goal is. He's got pace. He's quite strong. I think it could potentially be a very good signing. Just whether he can do what he has done for FC Copenhagen in the Championship is another story. Because Rezegou Shadashad, who has looked very impressive at this World Cup playing for Iran, he's also looked impressive playing for Standard, playing for all these other clubs. But he hasn't quite done it at Charlton because he hasn't adapted to the English way of playing football, quite the physical side of the English game. he's quite weak. Whether Vital Kelly will be better at that, I don't know. This now moving on to kind of rumours. Those two are both done deals. It's both confirmed. Now moving on to rumours. First, Logan Bailey, a goalkeeper who plays, I think, for it's either Belgian or German team who were recently relegated. I think it was a Belgian team that got relegated. He hasn't got a great record in the Belgium league, but he does have a good history after playing for Borussia Mönchengladbach, my German team. I don't remember him because I didn't support them then when he played, but he looks like a potentially good goalkeeper if he can rekindle that form, the kind of form that he had when he was playing for Borussia Mönchengladbach, where he was number one, I believe. Whether he'll be the first number one for us, I don't know, because we have got Nick Pope, who's come back on loan from York after, I think he's got something like 17, 18 clean sheets for York, which is incredible. I think he played like 22, 23 games, which is an incredible record. And I would quite like to see him get a chance to play who's come from youth ranks. Another player who's rumoured to come up on loan, or not, I don't know if he's on loan, but he's most likely on loan from Standard, is Emor Ezekiel. This guy's a very, very quick young striker, so that would suggest that they're sending him out on loan to get a bit of experience. How good? Again, this deal just depends on how good he will adapt to English football. Like Bouchard hasn't really adapted to English football. Like I hope Vital Kelly adapts to English football. I hope Emor Ezekiel adapts to English football. Now moving on to the Charlton, non-Charlton room. Well, these are all near enough all done deals. 2 out of the 3 of these are done deals. Now they're all interlinked. First off, Adam Lallana, just gone through today to Liverpool for £25 million. That is a lot of money for. I think that it's hard to say because Lallana has showed a lot of quality recently, and he is a great signing for Liverpool. But is he worth 25 million? I think you could argue he's worth 25 million. I would personally think he was worth between 15 and 20 million more so than. But 25 isn't that much over in football terms. Obviously, 5 million is a lot in general terms, but in football terms, it's not too much. Do I think this will be a good signing? Yes. But do I think it's a kind of signing that's going to win them the league or get them close to win the league? No, because the midfield and the attack was not their problem last year. Their problem was their defence, which they're looking to address with rumours that they're also looking at Southampton and Dejan Lovren. But will Lallana make a huge impact? I think he will do well, but is he like the kind of one thing that will win them a title? No, he's not, because that's not what they need. They need defenders. They need someone who's going to hold down that defence and not leak goals like they did last season. Now, lost my train of thought there. Adam Lallana's England and ex-Southampton teammate has gone to the other city up the northwest. And to think about that, 30 million, Luke Shaw to Manchester United. Now that is a huge fee. Do I think it's worth it? Depends. Because if you're going to get 10 years of service out of Luke Shaw, then fair enough, 30 million is not that much in the long run. But one deal that, my third deal, another thing that's going to be interlinked, is Alberto Moreno to Liverpool. Alberto Moreno, a bit older than Luke Shaw, but they got about the same potential, about the same ability to both Luke Shaw and Alberto Moreno. Now, Alberto Moreno has been linked to Liverpool for around the fee of 12 million. Now, that's more than half what Luke Shaw is worth to Man United, and there's not really much difference between the two's ability and potential. There's definitely not 17 or 18 million more. Like, Luke Shaw's not 17 or 18 million pounds better than Alberto Moreno, in my opinion, from what I've seen of both. I've obviously seen a lot more Luke Shaw than I've seen Alberto Moreno, but what I've seen of Alberto Moreno, he is maybe not equally as good. Maybe Luke Shaw's got more potential than him, but there's not £18 million difference between the two. Listening to the video, guys. Please leave a like on this video. Please comment your thoughts on the transfers and what transfers you want me to talk about in the next transfer talk. And please go over and follow me on Twitter for more consistent views. Obviously, I don't upload very often, so on Twitter I tweet more consistent views every day. So if you want, and I'll talk to you, I'll debate football with you, and I do all of that. I enjoy that aspect of talking to other people about football, about the thing I love. That voice cracks a bit there. Anyway, please like, comment, subscribe,